21 animals that survived extinction and got rediscovered. Did you know that the vast majority of life to ever exist on Earth is already extinct? That's millions of different species existing on this planet, all vanishing before you even took your first breath. With human interaction and climate change making a huge impact on the environment, animals are dying out at an alarming rate. Yet just because a species is supposedly extinct doesn't mean we won't ever see it again. That's right, here are 21 animals that defeated all odds and reappeared to live another day. Pinocchio lizard. It's not hard to see why this creature is named the Pinocchio lizard. Its distinctive nose and colored body was believed to be extinct for 50 years, and then it was rediscovered in 2005 deep in the cloud forests of Ecuador by a birder who saw it crossing a road. Eastern quoll. This rather elusive marsupial, which was believed to have become extinct from mainland Australia over 50 years ago, was recently rediscovered in New South Wales, according to the Sydney Morning Herald. They started out widespread across Tasmania, but were eradicated from larger Australia after the introduction of red foxes. They were last spotted alive around Sydney in 1963, but one person discovered one in 1989 and had it stuffed. It was later found in 2016. Jordan's tree frog. After last spotting a Jordan's tree frog in the wild in 1870, it's long been believed that they're extinct. However, it actually resurfaced in India following a 3-year search that began in 2007 by a team led by biologist Satyabhama Dasbiju. Experts are under the assumption that it went unseen for so long due to the regions where it lives now are poorly surveyed by biologists. Myanmar's Jordan's babbler. Until 2014, the last official observation of a Myanmar's Jordan's babbler was back in July of 1941. Scientific American said that after the species' long absence, the animal was declared extinct and written out of birding books. Yet, after a team of researchers from the Wildlife Conservation Society found them living in Myanmar back in 2014, it appears the birding books need to be rewritten. Kashmir musk deer. Due to Afghanistan's unregulated hunting and deforestation, the Kashmir musk deer went unseen from 1948 until 2009. However, after surveying the country's last remaining forests, a team of researchers made several sightings of the elusive animal and thus announced their findings in the scientific journal Onyx. Pygmy tarsier. This big-eyed cutie was presumed extinct after it hadn't been observed for nearly 85 years. Then, in 2008, a team of researchers, guided by a Texas A&M University professor, caught one in a remote park in Indonesia. Purple frog. At first glance, the purple frog looks like a blob of dark slime. It lives the majority of its life underground, usually only coming out to mate, and feeds on the termites it can find in their muddy habitats. Its species was thought to be extinct until scientists in Palod, India, rediscovered it back in 2003. Sea sponge. While sea sponges are a staple in ocean photography and aquariums throughout the world, these small forms of life were once brought close to extinction. These Cookie Monster lookalikes have sponge fishing and human intervention in reefs to blame for bringing attention to them. Giant squid. Since its discovery back in 1978, the giant squid is now more of a science project than a mythical creature. Initially, appearances were so rare that scientists thought they were extinct. Yet in 2005, Japanese scientists managed to find another giant squid, and now research is fully underway. Scientists considered these animals to be hugely intelligent and dangerous to many other life forms in the ocean. Monito del Monte. This adorable little rodent, also known as the mountain monkey, is considered to be a living fossil. Despite being considered extinct millions of years ago, a scientist rediscovered it in the bamboo forest located near the Andes Mountains in Chile. Now its species is flourishing to such an extent that there's no concern of it going extinct again.